Good day, guys. So it is Annika here from Kingdom Lifestyles, and this is part 3 of our complete Canva for Beginners crash course. Okay, so as where we left off was we created a brand kit, right? Where you upload your logo with your colors, and we automatically added the black and the white, and then we liked the purple. So if you didn't see that, go and watch part 2. So now we've created a brand kit. So before we continue, I would like to show you guys something really cool about Canva. There is, if you go and hover at the top here, there is many things here that are very interesting. And if you hover there over Learn and Design School, you will see that Canva actually, sorry, I was just checking something, that Canva actually has their own academy, okay, where they have many tutorials of all kinds of different things. They can show you Canva Pros for non-profits, getting started with Canva for education, if you want to do classes, skills for students, all kinds of Canva docs, Canva for websites. There are just so many things. Here's a one on Canva Pro if you have the paid version. Designing with Canva, my gosh, it goes on and on and on. So guys, I would really highly recommend that you actually go to Canva's very own academy, where they have a lot of things that they teach you. And as they, bring out new features of Canva, they also put new training in the academy, which is for free. So I would, rather than go and look on YouTube and stuff like that, I would actually go and follow their very own tutorials, because they do show you all the nitty gritty little nifty tricks and stuff. But okay, so let's continue. So what I've done here is I have created a little TikTok faceless marketing video, if that's what you want to call it. So I just want to quickly show you guys, if you go in the right corner here, you will see that it is 39 seconds. So if I say play, you will see that this is what I've done. Are you fighting against time? You can see I've put my website right at the bottom here. What if I told you that I have a solution? Would you take a chance and hear me out? No monthly fees, 2-hour workday, work from home, earn daily pay, and I've literally just done this. If this is what you want, contact me now. So basically that will be the video that you will then download. It's already got your website in. And I wouldn't recommend actually putting it that low for TikTok, because as we know, basically this part, let me actually just do something quickly. If you go into file and you say view settings and you show rulers and guides, then I would say that half bottom part of Canva is actually, you don't want to really put stuff there. So I want to show you guys how I've made this video. So the reason I'm saying don't put stuff at the bottom here when you are designing for TikTok videos is because at the bottom here, when TikTok is playing the video, there will always be comments coming up. So whatever you write at the bottom of the screen in this section here will not really be very visible. So I would probably leave that much space, so that the comments are visible, as well as whatever you have put in there is also visible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start right from the beginning, and I'm going to go say create a design, and I am looking for a TikTok video, and there we go, TikTok video. You would create a TikTok video. Now, the reason you want to go and search for TikTok video is because you want it to be the correct size. That really does matter. Okay, so as you can see, recently used, I just used this one because it was a very busy one and I liked it because it's captivating. So what I would recommend doing is whatever you are searching for, or whatever you it will obviously be mobile because most people are on their phones when they are on TikTok. So mobile, let's say mobile videos, and let's just go see what they give us. Okay, so obviously I recommend taking something that is you know, when it's a video, you want something like the previous one that I made, like this one. It is constantly moving. It's constantly moving because you want people to be captivated, and that is why I even put animation on the text, because when it's constantly moving, you're actually captivating the people and they're actually reading it, you know, rather than it being static and they're just having to look at something. Now their brains actually caught up because they have to follow this. So this is just like something that is, I think, quite important when you are working in Canva. So let's go back and let's see if we see anything here that is catching our eye, for that matter. Anything that is moving, like the ocean there's moving. That's quite cool. That's not really very suitable for what we want. Maybe what we can do is go back. I saw one here that looked like a waterfall. And there we go, there's the waterfall. So I just want to actually view what I'm going to use and see if I'm going to be able to use this. Yeah, so I think that's pretty cool because it's constantly moving, so it is going to be captivating. And my first suggestion would be, what I'm going to actually do is I'm just going to, so I make the video quicker, I'm going to go back to the one that I've already designed, and I'm going to click on it and say Control C, and I'm going to go back to this one and delete this one and paste. Just select the whole screen and Control V will then paste it in there. So I would want my website there and not anybody else's. Okay, so then what we did is, in the first one that I created, I had some wording here, and it was actually very suitable to this one because it was very fast paced, you know, like life flashing by. But I think what I'll do is I will just actually use a different one for this one. I'm gonna have to get creative right now. Okay, so they've put a quote in here. What I would do is maybe say something like sure, okay, now I've got to think. Do you feel like you are covered in balls? Okay, so my text has gone completely crazy. Now, if your text does that, it's just because it's too big. Obviously, what you can do is you can just pull it to the side, bring it in a little bit. Just make sure that you click on the correct text. And what I would do is just actually go click on the size of the text, and I would make it half of that even, and just say that. And I still actually think it needs to go a little bit more in, like that. and you can literally just pull it whichever way you want it or how you want it. Now we see that we've got the two text boxes over each other, right? Okay, so I would actually first go and I would duplicate this page because we want this to be a little bit longer than 14 seconds, obviously. So in the first one, I would just say, do you feel like you are covered in bills? And I'm going to delete this one and just keep it like that. And I'm going to keep it like that. And let's stay consistent. I'm going to delete this one here, and because I've moved this one, I want it to be exactly in the same spot. So I will say Control C, and I will click on my box, and Control V will paste it in there, and it's in the same spot. And I will say, what if I told you I have a solution for you? Would you hear me out? Okay, so now we see that once again our other text is covered. So if this happens to you guys, it's actually a good example where you've got text on top of text. So now you can see that the text that I was typing is obviously the text at the top, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to position and we're going to throw it back. Okay, so now if I hover over it, I'll see that this text is now at the top, and it has thrown the other text to the back. So this is how you can then navigate without having to move your stuff. Remember, because I wanted it to stay consistent and I wanted it to be starting on the same level. Excuse me. So what I mean when I say on the same level, let me just actually show you something. If you go to File and you say View Settings, you get Show Rulers and Guides. Now my rulers and guides are on at the moment, like I showed you there. So we said we're not going to be putting anything underneath there, because when you are in TikTok, you want people to be able to read your comments and stuff, right? Now, if I go to my first video and I get my placeholder here of where my text is starting, I would want that very same line. You know, I want that to be at the same place. I don't know where it is now. Actually, I've put, oh, there we go. It is there. Let's just see. It's 243 on the side, and if I go here, I just want to see. You see, it is on the same place. So that's what I mean with consistency. It is very important. Even though you think it's not important, your eye does catch a jump in the text if you don't keep it consistent and in the same spots. It just looks neater. And I would then delete this. Control Z is to undo something. Before I delete it, I actually want to duplicate it once more. And then I would go to the previous one, and just where we have now brought this text to the top, I would delete this. And now I just want to go and check what we've done so far. So we are saying, do you feel like you are covered? I would maybe bring that down in bills. What if I told you I have a solution for you? I have a solution for you. Would you hear me out? Okay, so I don't actually like the fact that that goes over the woman. So what I would do is then I'm just repositioning my text a little bit so that I kind of feel that I'm happy with it, you know. I don't want it to be over her head. That's just my personal preference. So, do you feel like you are covered in bills? What if I'm sure that I should be a capital. What if I told you I have a solution for you? Would you hear me out? Now we are going to say digital marketing. And here I want to use this text box to say no monthly fees, no monthly fees, earn daily pay, 100% profits, learn the modern skills to market any business, and maybe get plugged into an amazing community, whatever you would like to say there. Okay, so I would then bring that up, and maybe just to let it stand out a bit, just do that and that. Yes. Okay, so for this one I would like this to, let's just go back and say, do you feel like you are covered in bills? Okay, what if I told you I have a solution? I would like to make solution a different color. So remember, we have got our colors here. Let's see what blacks looks. Black does not work. So let's see if blue works. Oh, it does not work. I don't think anything's going to work. I cannot actually bold this text. So what if I made it gray? I don't know. I think I might actually just keep it white. But anyway, so let's go and actually check what we've got by watching our preview. So do you feel like you are covered in bills? Maybe that's a little bit too long, so I can make that shorter. Definitely. Then what if I told you I have a solution for you? Would you hear me out? Maybe I can also make that a little bit shorter. I really like the fact that it zooms in. Digital marketing, no monthly fees, earn daily pay, 100% profits, learn the modern skills to market any business, get plugged into an amazing community. Okay, there we go. So now I've seen what changes I need to make. So first of all, I would go here and I would definitely make this a little bit smaller, maybe like an 8. And this one even a little bit smaller, maybe like 9.5. And this one, what I would like to do here is I want this not to be burst, but I want it to be breathe. So as we go, it will then be going bigger. And I think that is fine. Maybe also we can add an element in here. I'm literally just going to go to elements, and there we go. It is just a box, and I am going to pull this box over that text. I'm going to click on this, make it very transparent. I'm going to use the gray, and I'm then going to remember that the box is now over the text, so I'm going to go position and put the box backwards, and I am then going to say bold, and I'm going to use black, and then I can actually see how I can bring the transparency. I actually don't like the bold. I think the box is enough. We take the bold off, and I think that is nice. Maybe what we can do is make it white. Yes, there we go. So digital marketing, I really do think we need that bigger. So now I would select that and say Control Shift and select the other one. If I cannot do it like that, then what I can literally do to highlight those two is just do that. And I would want to group it because I want it to stay in the same position, right? Okay, so if I click on this now, then I can drag it down. Okay, so I drag it down, and I would then want, I think, just it to be a little bit better like that. And there we go. Let's go see what our video looks like now. Okay, do you feel like you are covered in balls? What if I told you I have a solution for you? Would you hear me out? Digital marketing, no monthly fees, earn daily pay, 100% profits, learn the modern skills to market any business, get plugged into an amazing community. There we go, kingdomlifestyles.com. Okay, so that is basically what the video will look like. So I think what I would do here is maybe just make it a little bit smaller. And literally, guys, that is your video. You would be adding, you don't even have to add your website in here inside of this video. What you could do is you could actually go into TikTok itself, and you could then use the TikTok tool to put your website in via TikTok. TikTok does like it if you use some of their features, especially when you're designing videos outside of their platform. They do like it when you add some of your own things. So I would encourage you to maybe do the website inside. So I think what I'm going to do for the purposes of this video, I will post this on my TikTok channel, and I will share the link in the description of the YouTube video that you're busy watching currently, and then you can see what I've actually done and how it came out. I actually just want to think about this one. Do you feel like you are covered in balls? Do you feel like you are always running out of money? I don't know if that's the correct way to say it. Maybe we can ask ChatGPT. So I just am kind of looking at the design, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, my wording doesn't really suit. Do you feel like you are running? Do you feel like you are always running out of money? And I will copy this and just go to ChatGPT and say, write a description for a video with a waterfall in the background using a similar title to this. And just paste that and see what ChatGPT actually comes up with. Maybe it's got a better idea that I currently have now in my mind. It's got a lot. Escape the financial rapids. It's got a lot. Dive into practical tips. Maybe we could use this. Let the soothing sound of this waterfall backdrop accompany a transformative discussion. Can you Write that in one sentence. Oh, I don't think that my thing is recording anymore. I actually like this, so maybe I would say, there we go. Maybe I would say, do you feel like you're always running out of money? Escape the financial rapids. Do you want to escape the ongoing, do you want to escape the ongoing financial rapids? And I'll just put that in the center. Maybe bring that down. Do you want to escape the ongoing financial rapids? I'm going to have to put a question mark in there. Whoa. Okay, so I just click on it and then just position and center, make sure it's in the center. I want to just check one more time what we have. Do you want to escape the ongoing financial rapids? What if I told you I have a solution for you? Would you hear me out? Digital marketing, no monthly fees, earn daily pay, 100% profits, learn the modern skills to market any business, get plugged into an amazing community. Okay, and there we go. Guys, this is a simple video that I've created now, and I don't want to make this video too long. So I'm going to download this and I will upload it to my actual YouTube, and I will put the link in my description for you so you can see what I've done with this, as well as this previous one that I designed where I basically did exactly the same thing. I kept the same video, I duplicated it, and I just changed the text and I just made it simple. I will upload both of them and I will show you how you can then do faceless marketing this way. It is very beginner friendly, as you have seen. Please, guys, if there's anything that I've left out, if there's anything that I did too quickly, or anything that you think that I should hone in on and create an entire video on explaining that for you, please reach out to me and let me know, and I will happily do so for you. So that is it for today. These are the two videos. I will upload them and you can go and look at them. Blessings, guys, and thank you so much.